Hi, welcome to another episode of Windows Phone 7 learning series. My name is Dhananjay Kumar. In today's episode, we'll see how could we consume a WCF REST service returning a JSON data in Windows Phone 7. We'll start with simple WCF REST service returning a string value, and later in the video we'll see some complex objects returning from the service and the way to consume that in Windows Phone 7. For purpose of this demo, what I have done, I have created a simple WCF service, and here you can see that explicitly I'm saying that request format should be JSON and response format of the message should be JSON. This service is exposing one function for add, and that is taking two input parameters. And now you may have a question that since it is an add function, why we don't have integer or double as a parameter? Since if you don't know that REST service takes as input parameter either string type or some custom type. That is why I'm giving here a string parameter, and then here the service is implemented simply converting those string to integer and returning that. And in this SVC file, what I have done, I have set a factory method to system.service-model.activation.webService-host-factory. So this is pretty simple service, REST-based WCF, and we are going to consume this service in a Windows Phone 7 to actually show you that how a JSON-based REST service can be consumed in Windows Phone 7. So let us go ahead and run to see how this service is behaving in the browser. You can see here that a service is running in the browser, and this is the base address of the service. If you go back to service and see that we have given the URI of the service as base address /add and /2 input parameter we want to pass to add. So go ahead here, and then here if you see add, so add, and any two input parameter you want to pass, let us say number 12 and 13 we are passing. And here you can see that you can see the result in the browser here, that 25 you are getting. So our service is now good to consume in a Windows Phone 7 app, and currently service is hosted on a local cache server. As of now, our service is up and running. Next, I have created a Windows Phone 7 project, and to consume the service I have put a very simple design. I just put two text boxes and one button. User will be inputting the numbers to be added in these text boxes, and on click event of this button we will be calling the service. To consume a REST service and to deserialize the JSON data, you need references of system.service-model.web and system.runtime.serialization. You need to add these two references to your project, which I have already added. Then go to the code behind. You need namespace using system.runtime.serialization.json. On the click event of the button, we'll be making a call to the service. For that, first take to number1 equal to text number1.text. Then the second number to be added is in the text box, txt number2.text. Then we need to construct the URI, and we can say string URI equal to, and if you go back to browser you can see that your URI is this, and here we need to append number1 plus number2. So this is the URI of the REST service we are going to consume, and dynamically we are passing these two parameters here. Next you need to make object of web client and call it proxy new web client, then registered download string completed event to that proxy, and as we know that we can do only async call from the phone application. So download is string async, and in this we need to pass the URI. So for URI we already constructed the string here, new URI, and pass that there. And you can see that using the proxy we are downloading the JSON string here, and in the completed event we will be doing the parsing or deserialization of the JSON data. Now in the completed event we need to pass the JSON which is getting returned by the service. So to pass it, first create an object of a stream. Let us say stream equal to new memory stream, and it takes byte array as input parameter, and we know that we are downloading JSON as a string, so we need to convert that in a byte array using encoding dot unicode dot get bytes, and here pass the result e dot result. Once we have a string, we need object of data context JSON serializer to parse or to deserialize the JSON which is getting returned from the service. And here you need to provide the type you are expecting for the returned JSON. So in this case it is type of integer. If you go here to service back, and you can see that we are returning integer here. If you are returning from here something called a student, then you'll have to provide type of a student here to deserialize the JSON. Next we need to read that in the stream by obj dot read object, and here you need to provide a stream, and that is a stream here. In that our result is there. Now this returns object, and and our result type is integer. So first convert that to a string and convert to integer 32. So here we have converted that object to the integer, and now go ahead and show the result in a message box. So to summarize what I have done, I have converted, I have read the returned string in a stream, then using the data context JSON serializer we are deserializing that and passing the type of integer here, since we know that return type of the service is integer, and then reading the object in the stream and converting back to the expected output of the result, that is output type of the result, that is integer, and then showing it in the message box. Now go ahead and run it to see how it works. On running you can see we got these two text boxes. Just provide some input here, 4 5, and then go and 2 3, and then add it, and here we are getting the expected output. So this is all how you can consume a JSON service, a service which is returning JSON in Windows Phone 7. This is what all I have for today episode. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope this episode is useful to you. At any point of time for any learning, you can go and visit my blog, that is http://debugmode.net. I'm very much active on Twitter. You can follow me and connect with me on Twitter, and my Twitter handle is debug_mode. And my FB page of this blog is facebook.com/debugmode. Thank you so much once again, and looking forward to see you again.